Welcome back to the Low Tab Lounge, everybody. And for today's deck video, we're going to revisit one of my favorite decks to play. I've experimented with this deck multiple times. And right when I'm about to get it to work, I play a few games with it, and it goes awful. The luck of the shuffle is not there. However, it seems that someone has finally found the secret to playing this deck. Today, we're going to look at Hydreigon EX paired with Flareon EX. Let's take a look at the deck list. Hydreigon EX has the Crashing Headbutt attack. It does 200 damage, and it costs 1 Dark Energy and 1 Colorless Energy. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. It's a good attack, and it hits for a lot of damage for only 2 energy. But Hydreigon EX's Terrestrial attack, Obsidian, it costs 1 Psychic, 1 Dark, 1 Metal, and 1 Colorless Energy. This attack costs 3 different types of energy, plus an extra. It does 130 damage. This attack also does 130 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. So if you can manage to get all 4 energies on this Hydreigon, you're going to do 130 to the active, and then hopefully there's 2 smaller things on your opponent's bench that have less than 130 HP, and you can knock both of them out, and then there you go. But what we need is ways to power this Pokemon up. And by God, somebody figured it out. Now, Flareon EX has been popping up a lot since its release in Prismatic Evolutions. Flareon EX has the Burning Charge attack. It costs 1 Fire and 1 Colorless Energy, does 130 damage, and you get to search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So with Flareon's first attack, we can get our Metal, Psychic, or Dark and attach 2 of those to our Hydreigon EX, or Deino, whatever we have out at the time. And before we use that attack, if we have a Crispin in hand, we can go get 2 different types of basic energy from our deck and attach them to the Hydreigon. Then we can attack with Flareon EX, go get the other 2 energies, put them on Hydreigon. And within that one turn, you have gotten your 4 different energies on your Hydreigon. Then all you gotta do is just get it in the active on your next turn. Bam! He's ready to go. And if we need it, Flareon EX also has the Carnelian attack. It costs 1 Fire, 1 Water, and 1 Electric Energy, and it does 280 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. We're also going to be running Fan Rotom in this deck, which has the ability Fan Call. Once during your first turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You cannot use more than 1 Fan Call ability during your turn. So ideally, we want to see Fan Rotom on our opening hand, or have a way to get it in our first turn. This is going to allow us to get our Hootoots, our Noctowls, our Eevees, and also Ditto. Now Ditto here has the Transformative Start ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck and choose a basic Pokemon you find there, except any Ditto. If you do, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards, then put the chosen Pokemon in its place, then shuffle your deck. Basically, it's just there to help us get something else out and get our field set up for our second turn. Also, speaking of Noctowl, we're going to use the Jewel Seeker Noctowl, which allows us to, once during our turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, if you have any Terra Pokemon in play, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Trainer cards, not supporter cards. This will allow us to get our items, our tools, our stadiums, anything that says trainer on the card. Amongst our Eevees, we're going to run Eevee EX, which has the Rainbow DNA ability. This Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon EX that evolves from Eevee if you play it from your hand onto this Pokemon. This Pokemon can't evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. The only Eevee that can do that is the Boosted Evolution Eevee. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, it can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. We're also going to use the Eevee that has the 1 energy attack, Colorful Friends. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon of different types, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. We're also going to run something in this deck that I don't see a lot, and I have no idea why. We're going to play a one of Serrano, or Cyrano. He allows us to search our deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's not a bad card, and during testing for this specific deck, he helps out so much. I kind of want to make him more than a one of, I just don't know what I'm going to drop just yet. Maybe I'll take out the one of Drayton to put a second Serrano in there. Speaking of Drayton, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon and a trainer card you find there, and put them into your hand, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Drayton's also not that bad of a card. Our energy count for this deck is as follows. 2 Dark Energy, 1 Lightning Energy, 1 Metal Energy, 1 Psychic Energy, 2 Fire Energy, 1 Water Energy, along with 1 Luminous Energy. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has any other special energy cards attached, this card provides 1 Colorless Energy instead. We're also going to run our Ace Pick of Choice, Neo Upper Energy. If this card is attached to a Stage 2 Pokemon, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 2 at a time. And that's pretty much the deck. Now, I didn't come up with the idea for this deck list. It was inspired by a user named, I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize, Bakuo? I'm sorry. I know that's butchered. That's the only way I can think to say it. But I stumbled across his video the other day and really loved the idea and really wanted to try it out for myself. I did make some changes to his original list, however. Where I'm running Neo Upper Energy, he ran Legacy Energy. Legacy Energy's good, and in my experience playing Hydreigon, Neo Upper Energy is 100% the way to go for that Pokemon. I also took out 1 each of the Noctowl and Hoothoot line, so that way I can make room for 1 extra Deino and a Zweilous, and I went down to 1 Eevee EX instead of the 2 the original list ran. Now before we continue, if you'd be interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below. And if you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck in any way, feel free to drop those down in the comments below. I'll try them out sometime, and I'll let you know how they worked. Now with all that said, let's get into the games. We get all 3 Dinos? Are you kidding me? Well, I was really hoping you mulliganed. At least we have the Nest Ball. That's going to be helpful. How many Mons did you get in opening hand? Huh. Looks like they're trying to run Blaziken EX with Charizard EX. We tried to do this list for Joey, and it didn't work that well, so maybe they'll have it figured out. Joey, pay attention just in case. So let's use the Nest Ball, obviously. Okay, good. We can get our Fan Rotom. And then let's get an Eevee, a Hoothoot. Do we go for the Noctowl? Yeah. We definitely go for the Noctowl. I really don't want to put the Water Energy on Deino, but I might have to. I really hate to do it, but let's attach to retreat. Because ideally, I want to attack with, well, I can't attack with Flareon because I didn't have an energy to put on Eevee this turn. But I want the Flareon inactive to be able to use Burning Charge. They had 5 Pokemon in hand, 5 basic Pokemon in hand, and 2 other cards. And one of those other cards was a Charmander, unless that was their top deck. I'm glad you used Restart, because you definitely needed a few more cards. And the pass, okay. And we top deck the Flareon. Beautiful. Yes. I'm glad I put the Flareon into play first, because I would have royally screwed up if I didn't. Honestly, I think we do Crispin and Terra Orb. Let's go get our Hydreigon. Let's rare candy. We'll do this one. And then let's Crispin to get a fire and an electric. Put the fire into hand. Attach the lightning to Flareon EX and attach the fire to Flareon EX. And then let's do 130 damage. And let's get a Psychic and a Dark. Ooh, my metal's prized. It's not good. You know what that means? We're going to need that Neo Upper energy. That's what Coleslaw Tenacity's here for. As long as they don't Iono me or judge me. That was honestly a really good second turn. That was honestly a really good second turn. What are you bossing? Okay. If I can top deck my Switch. Energy works too. Oh man, but I'm going to need to play. I'm going to need to attach my Neo Upper. Let's go ahead and make sure it's in deck. No! It's prized! My Neo Upper is prized! Along with my metal energy. Are you kidding me? Get the dark. Man. That's rough. I didn't grab the stadium, which means I can't attack with Rotom. I'm really upset at myself right now. Well, let's throw the dark on there anyway, and we'll pass. If I would have grabbed my Area 0 Underdepths, I could have put it out, attached that fire energy to Rotom, and knocked out this Mew EX. But I was so distraught about my Neo Upper being prized. Okay. I'll take a Iono. Dang. And we did get my 2 switches, so that's nice. Oh, they got their Charizard, though. Quamp. Hopefully they don't retreat. Are they going to attack with Mew? They didn't put 2 energies on the Charizard? They just put 1? Are you kidding me? And they didn't attack with the Mew. I'm so confused. But, we just need 1 energy to use Obsidian. And unfortunately, I don't have a way to get it. Switch. Yeah, I have no way to get 1 dang energy. I'm really upset. I'm so upset. Put that out. I just needed 1 energy, and I could have taken 4 prizes this turn. Oh my god, that's all that's left? Well, I can't even use Obsidian now. I could use my Super Rod. Please give me my Neo Upper. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really upset that I couldn't get my one energy. Well, I mean, like I said, I couldn't even use it because I wouldn't have been able to get the metal energy. So that's the one thing I'm running into. That's the one issue I'm running into with this deck. I sometimes prize my energies, which a lot of the times are my one-of energies. It's not good. It's really not good. You're Ionoing me again. But my Neo Upper was in hand. Why would you do this? How dare you? Why does Zard always try to screw me over? Not try, it does. Why does it always hurt me? What did I ever do to you, Zard? You can knock that out, can't you? Come on. Attack it. Why are you counter-catchering again? What was the point of that? Well, I have to get my Neo Upper back in hand this turn. That ain't going to help me get it. We definitely want a Super Rod because we have a lot of energies in the discard pile. I could have Night Stretchered for the Flareon, but it's fine. I'm going to Iono because I need my Neo Upper energy that they got rid of. Thank you! Thank you for giving me that. Attach that bad boy. And let's do 130 to you and to you. And now all Hydreigon has to do is survive this turn. All Hydreigon has to do is survive. No! I forgot he gets stronger when I take prizes! If he didn't have the max belt, I would have survived. Hold on a minute. We in a situation. And now I have no way to win because I got to get my dark energy back. Because both of them was on. I'm so upset. I hate Charizard EX. Do we Iono or Serrano? Let's Iono. And maybe I can get a Night Stretcher. No, I can't. That's fine. And now let's end the turn. Because I gave myself only 2 cards. Probably shouldn't have done that. Of course you got the boss. Because we all know Zard get what Zard want. If they would not have had Max Belt, Hydreigon would have taken the hit. I hate you! Okay. I'm going to break the ceiling. Buddy, to get you and you. Okay. And then let's do that to get double knock. Okay, one knocked owl because I've prized one. And do we do the Ditto? We got the rescue horse, so we can't retreat. I didn't get Flareon, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This way, I'll get to at least show Ditto's transformative start. Give me Deino. And let's go ahead and do that. And we end turn. Looks like we may be going up against a traditional Zard now. Okay. You think I care? Beautiful. Beautiful top deck. That's twice in a row I've gotten Flareon EX off the top deck when I need it. It's beautiful. Yes, we're using Jewel Seeker. Give me... I've got a Crispin in hand. Give me a switch. I've got the Crispin to get the 2 energies to attack. I'm going to need the switch to get Flareon EX into active. I've got the rare candy. So let's get the switch. Honestly, let's get the Terra Orb. I've got rare candy in hand, so switch, Crispin, Dart. No, I need to attack. So, Fire Electric. We put that on Flareon. We attach, we Terra Orb, give me Hydreigon, and then rare candy. I should have price checked to see if my Neo Upper was in deck. Oh, I can do that with this attack. You all. My Neo Upper's prized again? You've got to be kidding me. Give me the middle. I don't want to grab both. I've prized energies again in this game, and I'm really upset about it. We can't assume. I have no more energies to grab, except for the Luminous. So now I'm going to have to get that. Oh, we got the Neo Upper immediately. Good. Don't. Okay. I was going to say, just don't evolve that Charmander. For the love of God. Don't evolve the Charmander. You had to get the Nest Ball. I was really hoping you wouldn't get a third Pokemon on bench. Really? I was going to willingly retreat my Flareon EX and lose those 2 energies and just Super Auto back in. Oh my God. You're really going to stall me like this. Now you're going to get Zard immediately next turn and just get going and just completely wreck my game. We got to pass. Because you had to counter catcher. Now we're going to get Rare Candy Zard. Unless he's got a dead hand. Which I would really appreciate. You waited that long to go get an Ultra Ball. Or play your Ultra Ball. So now you can get your Dunsparce. Unless it's a rare candy in hand, it's Dunsparce. Don't give him Rare Candy Zard. Or Rare Candy Duskull. Or Dusknoir. Pass. Good. They conceded. Because if I wouldn't have top deck a Noctowl or anything else that would get my Noctowl out of active, all I had to do there is get my Hydreigon into active. Because I finally had the Neo Upper on him. 130 to the Duskull, 130 to the Dunsparce, and then 130 to the Charmander. Would have taken the game. But thankfully, he just must have got a dead hand off of that Dunsparce. That's what we like to see. We like to see Zard fail. Okay, we are going second this time around. Which I kind of wanted to experiment going second anyway with this deck, so I'm kind of okay with that. Ooh, the Fezandipiti start. That's rough. And we got Flareon in our opening hand, so that's nice to see. We're definitely using Fan Call. Give me... The one Eevee I want to use is prized. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? It's okay, we didn't have a Crispin to power it up anyway. I want an Iono, but also I don't. Do that. I hate not having Deino out right now. Will Iono next turn? If they don't do it for us. Seen metal sleeves. So, Argalodon, Golden Go, Hopzosian. Seriously? Well, I can't Iono them, man. They got Dead Hand. I can take game right now if I do this right. I think. Jewel Seeker. I want a switch. And I want a Crispin. Okay, I got the fire and electric. I've got the fire and electric. Switch. Crispin. Fire, electric. Attach the electric. Attach the fire. And 280. Game. I'm sorry, bub. But I had the ability to do it. I had to do it. And there's my Fezandipiti for knocking out a Fezandipiti. How about that? Well, alright. That was a quick game. They had a Deino at some point, apparently. That could have been a mirror match. You already knew. And why in the absolute heck is there a Minun sitting on Charizard EX's bench? If you have Plusle in play, whenever your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. The effect of Buddy Pulse doesn't stack. Huh. Okay. Put the Hoothoot out. Let's do Fan Call. And thankfully, Boosted Evolution's not prized this time. So let's get another Hoothoot and 1 Noctowl. Because apparently the other Noctowl's prized again. Eevee. And Deino. Attach. Return. Honestly, I said we go ahead and do it. Switch. And then Ultra Ball away. I hate to do the rare candy, but I've got to, I think. No. This is gonna suck, but I'm doing the Iono. I'm gonna regret that, but give me the Flareon. Let's go ahead and evolve. And we end turn. So we need to either, with our Noctowl, get a Terra Orb. We're getting the Terra Orb. And then maybe we get the Earthen Vessel. But to play Earthen Vessel, we got to get rid of a card. But we're top decking a card. So We could use Earthen Vessel. You fail to find on the Terra Orb? What would be hilarious is if your Charizard EXs are prized. Because you got nothing with Terra Orb just now. And you passed. So, we got a Flareon in play. So, Noctowl. Jewel Seeker. I want Earthen Vessel and Terra Orb. We're going to use Earthen Vessel, getting rid of Fan Rotom. We got the Fire on there. Get the Electric. Go ahead and get the Metal. And then attach Terra Orb, Hydreigon, Rare Candy, $130, Knockout Charmander to get Psychic and Dark. I can't believe that every game so far we have managed to do that turn 2 every single time. I think. I'm pretty sure that has worked every single time. Once again, I find myself in the situation if I top deck a Neo Upper Energy or top deck my Coleslaw's Tenacity, and as long as I just get some way to get my Neo Upper next turn, I can get... There we go. Once again, they conceded. That's twice today Zard has conceded to me. That's right, know your place, you trash. Learn it. This masculine right here, alright? Know your place, you filthy trash. Twice you have failed to play. Am I a bit too excited about that? Yes, I am. Because... Muck. Charizard EX. That's twice it has bricked. And it never bricks when I play against it. It's about Wormadam time. Well, as you can see, Flareon EX paired with Hydreigon EX works pretty dang well. I'm really glad I stumbled across the video I did, because holy crap! Flareon turn 2, powering up your turn 2 Hydreigon? I'll never get that lucky on the tabletop with the physical build of this deck, but as you can clearly see, this deck concept works really, really well. And for unknown reasons, Zard EX is attracted to this deck build. I think I went up against 3, 2 of which conceded. May I remind you, I'm gonna ride that high all dang night. Longtime viewers of this channel know I despise Zard EX, so getting to see it having to concede twice, I'll take that victory all dang day. That will bring an end to today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button and you can hit that subscribe button to stick around for a while if you want to see more content from us as it comes out. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your Thursday unboxing. My name has been John. You've been watching the Lotad Lounge, and until the next time I see you, you all take care.